Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Happy Wednesday. It is the happiest Wednesday that I have had in recent memory because of the lady who's sitting next to me. She is no stranger to the world of television. This celebrity chef, an award-winning author, is the epitome of creating mouth-watering foods, which makes her the perfect judge on the SAFTA award-winning show, The Taste Master SA on SABC2. Now, this Heritage Month, she continues to take Mzansi by storm, launching her third cookbook titled Simply 7 Colors, which is a selection of easy and delicious recipes. Ladies and gentlemen, Afrika Boraka Bophara. Mzansi, ufigile, Zola Nene is in the house!
Wow.
Literally, you have no idea how excited I am.
Oh, I'm excited to see you too.
Because I haven't seen you in a while.
True, the last time I visited here, you weren't here, sadly.
Exactly.
Sad face, but I'm glad you're here now.
And since I've last seen you now, se ushatile, ushatini. No, I'm joking.
Ushatini, not to be confused with ushatile, still unmarried. Please. Don't block my blessing.
Never that. I pray them over you every single day. Listen, congratulations. I smile from ear to ear looking at your latest creation, and I know that it must be such a proud moment for you. And I kind of wonder to myself, because we spent like the better part of the first 3 years of the show in the kitchen where you were creating stuff for Expresso. Now here you are creating it for the world, right? That transition. Do you think like those baby steps here kind of prepared you for this?
I mean, those weren't baby steps, those were leaps. Every day in the morning, I was leaping.
Very true.
Yeah, so that equipped me with so much. I mean, the experience in itself sort of put me on a platform that people could see my food, see me and stuff. So those years really built me up. And, you know, the third book, every time I hear someone say it, I pinch myself. I'm like, what? 3 books in, who even are you?
So you never even imagining that when you got the first one?
I mean, that would be a ridiculous thing to imagine. I mean, even the first one, I was like, oh, that's cool, yay, a book. Wow, somebody wants to, you know, write a book, you know, publish a book of mine, amazing. And now with 3 in, so grateful.
And then on top of that, you are on TV screens across the world, TV screens in South Africa, Taste Master award-winning, SAFTA award-winning.
I know.
What's that experience like for you? And do you think like being on that platform has catapulted you and elevated your cooking game? Because there's a level of comfort that you exude when you are on camera like this that I'm like, this is you. This is so you. Over and over again, I see you waking up and just judging.
Is that what you see?
You're just so judging.
You know what? My love for food is all-encompassing. So I love to talk about food. I love to teach people about food. I obviously love to cook food.
Wow.
So judging people's food, I know it sounds like a terrible thing to do, judging other people's food. But for me, judging I take very seriously just because it's an opportunity for me to help somebody else grow.
Yeah.
You know, it's critiquing, but with a positive spin. So
Absolutely.
you're telling somebody, you know, this was great or this wasn't so great, but do this next time so that there's growth there. So I always try to, you know, give advice when I'm critiquing anyone's food.
Maybe next time you work with Gordon again, you could give him some advice on how to be nice to people. Gordon Ramsay.
Listen, Gordon was very nice to me.
Really?
So nice to me.
How did you bring the niceness out of him?
Listen, I was ready to fight, hey? Because, you know, his reputation precedes him.
Yeah.
So if he was going to drop an F-bomb, I was ready.
No!
I was ready to fire back. And he came with the best energy. But also the show that I did with him, Uncharted, he's out of his comfort zone. So he isn't like Hell's Kitchen Gordon.
Yes.
He's like, oh, I'm in a new space, new chef, this is her territory, what should I do? So lovely. The first thing he asked me was, oh, how are you? How's your family? What are you doing for Christmas? That was like the first 3 things that he said to me, and I was like, okay. Hi, good, my friend.
We love that. But I think you also bring that out of people. And I can't wait to see what people are going to think when they take this book up and they start cooking from it. Because I said to you that, for me, it's the ideal book that I need right now in my life. Because I'm looking to take my son back home on a plate. Right? Because it's far away to travel to Itsoseng or whatever. But 7 colors. This is what I grew up with. Sundays were all about that.
Absolutely.
Families sharing meals.
That's exactly what this book is about. It's about the way that South Africans love to eat. We all call it different things. So 7 colors for some, several colors for some, ukudla kwasekhaya for some, Sunday lunch for some, Sondag kos for some. So it all has different names, but essentially it's the same thing. It's a colorful plate of food that we all love to gather and eat as a family or as a community. And yeah, this is sort of a book chaptered in colors so that you could create your 7-color plates from different, recipes, etc. Yeah, so I thought that was like a really fun way to chapter it as opposed to, starters, mains, desserts, etc. And, there's a lot of familiar recipes that you'll see, ushatini, which, by the way, ushatini is a tomato salsa. So in isiZulu, we call it ushatini, either cooked or raw, sambal, ibisto, some people call it. So that's what that is. It's not about marriage. Oh my gosh. So lots of classic recipes that have taken new spins. And we eat Sunday lunch obviously every Sunday. So you want something different, but something familiar as well. Yeah. So you still want your pumpkin or imfino, but you want a different way to do it. So that's what I offer in this book. And all the recipes, as you know, as all my food always is very simple. That's why Simply is always in the title of my books.
I love that. And I hope that it will simply continue to garner those awards. It's already your first 2 books, got those Gourmand World Cookbook Awards, and I'm hoping that it'll be the same with this one. And you'll be doing book signings soon. I'm sure if we keep up on your social media platforms, we'll know where we can, because I really want you, South Africa, to actually meet her in person. I have the privilege of being able to call up and be like, hey, what are you doing? Can we meet up?
Hey, my bolognese is a bit acidic. Help me, Zoe, help me. Yeah, that's calls happen.
I love you. Congratulations once.
I love you more. Thank you.
Wow. Now, make sure that you catch Zola on this week's part 2 of the season finale of the Taste Master Essay. This is at Friday at 7 p.m. on SABC2. And if you miss it, you can make sure that you tune in for the repeat on Sunday at 3 p.m. And that's not all, because you could be the lucky winner who stands a chance to win a copy of Zola Nene's latest recipe book, Simply 7 Colors, autographed by her as well. We're actually gonna. Do you have a pen?
I don't have
somewhere?
a pen on me.
We'll
but
find one. I think it might be somewhere there next to you. We've made sure that it's close to you, or next to the pillow there.
Oh,
find it there.
Okay.
You can autograph that. Yeah, and if you would like to win that copy, head on over to our social media pages and answer the following question: if you had to make your own 7-color meal, what would be on your plate? And remember to include hashtag Simply7Colors. The competition closes on Wednesday, which is today, the 28th of September at 12 p.m. So make sure you do it now. And T's and C's apply and can be found on expressoshow.com. Zola Nene is in the house! Come on, celebrate. Ululate. 7 colors, simply 7 colors.
Yes.